Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am down at the beach this morning just checking out what the waves are doing, but I thought I would take you guys along throughout my day and answer some of your questions. So we're just gonna start with the first question, and the question that I probably got the most, which is, where the heck are you, where are you living, and for how long? So I have been in Costa Rica for most of the winter, living in a little beach town on the Pacific coast called Santa Teresa. And if you're newer to my channel, you might not know, but I used to live here in Costa Rica, so coming back here always feels a little bit like coming home. So I'm so grateful to be here, and my boyfriend and I will be here until the end of April. Stretch in me before we head to go surf, but the next question is, are you still teaching yoga / planning to teach online again? So yes, I'm still teaching yoga. That's kind of been my main gig over this last year. I started working for 2 different studios in my hometown, so if you are in New York this coming summer, you should definitely come take a class with me. But I'm not sure if I'm going to teach online again. If you missed it, I taught for 12 weeks on my channel. I really enjoyed it. I just couldn't keep up with my in-person classes and the live classes. But I would love to teach online again in the future, maybe when I get back home and have better Wi-Fi. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know. Found a ding in my board, so we had to get out of the water a little earlier than we wanted to. But the next question is, how did you meet your mans? So we met over 10 years ago in high school, and we dated in high school, and we always kind of stayed connected, but it was never the right timing, and now it is the right timing, and here we are. Some breakfast, and now we're back home to chill and rest for a little while. But the next question is, where do you picture yourself living in the future? So I grew up by the ocean, so I've always known that I definitely want to live near the ocean. But my boyfriend and I are both from the same town in New York, and we work there in the summer. So for the next few years, we'll probably be living in New York for 6 months, and then hopefully traveling for 6 months. Down at the skate park now. Chris is very good at skating. I am not, but this is the perfect activity to do during the day when it is way too hot to be at the beach. But I'm going to answer the next question. And the next question is, what is the learning after this awkward year? So I think we can all agree that a lot of lessons were taken out of this past year. A lot of people have said that the year kind of just put things into perspective, and that was definitely true for me. I feel like it kind of forced me to really sit with myself and think about what was really working and what wasn't working in my life, and that led me to make a lot of changes. So I think kind of the biggest lesson was trusting my inner voice and listening to it and just going with my gut and doing what is best for me. delicious thing ever. If you are in need of something, those are monkeys, I don't know if you can hear them. But if you're in need of something refreshing, watermelon ice in a blender is a beautiful thing. The next question that we're answering is, how has your break from social media benefited you and your personal life? So this probably has a lot more to do with COVID happening than taking a break from social media, but the biggest thing for me, I think, was being able to spend so much quality time with my best friends in the world. So when COVID kind of happened, all of my friends, or most of my best friends, moved back to my hometown, and we were able to spend the most time we've probably spent together since high school. At first we had socially distanced happy hours, and then slowly and slowly we kind of created a bubble. But yeah, that is something that came out of this year that I would not trade for anything. Down at the rocks now, doing a little bit of exploring, but the next question is, should we expect your content to change, or will things stay the same? So I think because my channel has always kind of been a reflection of what's going on in my life, it will naturally evolve, but my editing style and all of that will stay the same, and I'm just going to share whatever's going on with me and whatever's inspiring me. Avoid comparing your life path to someone else's. So I think the best advice that I can give for this is that it's your life path, no one else's, and even if you think you're headed in the same direction as someone, you have your own unique set of circumstances that makes your life special. I think society has a lot to say, but we all have our own timeline, and everything that is meant for us is coming our way. I truly believe that. Dinner at our favorite restaurant here in Santa Teresa. Normally we wouldn't eat out as much, but it's the weekend, so we were treating ourselves. But we are back home. I'm super tired. It's been a really long day, and it is time to answer the final question. So I know a lot of you guys were asking me this, and so I feel like I have to address it and just say it once so that I don't have to talk about it again. But I got a lot of questions asking what happened with my previous relationship. So maybe you're expecting something juicy, but honestly, we just grew apart. We, in the end, weren't right for each other. Our lives weren't aligning anymore, and we were just better off going our own way. So that's really all I can say about that, but I'm gonna go to sleep now. Thank you so much for coming along with me throughout my day. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!